Okay, here's the before pictures before we clean this motor up and transmission and bell housing with this big old honkin' cleaner that's called a Lotsy, whatever. Lotsy, it's a steam cleaner. Let's fire her up. All right, boy, I am out of breath from pressure washing this thing. And man, oh man, it come out pretty good. Whoo, doggy. I'm telling you, I had my safety glasses on. I am just a mess. I am soaked from head to toe right now. And he had some issues with the cleaner, but we got her going. And I tell you what, this thing puts some hot water out and it'll hurt you right now. I got a little burn on my leg. Here, I'll show you that. This is one whooped Mark Meldrum. I'm telling you. Geez, I even got grease up under my chin here. My shirt is soaked. I tell you, I got my muck boots on. I tell you, look at that. And I burnt myself right there. The hose hit me right there. It was, I'm telling you. I know you don't feel sorry for me. I bring it on myself, but it's fun to me. So now I'll be able to read all the numbers on this. I haven't looked at it real close yet, but hey, I do want to apologize. We talked about this El Camino yesterday, and you can see it's got a big block that came out of it. And I didn't realize that a 136 El Camino could have a big block in it. Didn't mean that it was a small block. Didn't mean it was a big block either. It meant it had a V8 in it though. That's for sure. But this isn't the big block it came with. This is what they call an ED motor. ED in 1966 would be a 325 horse. And I did get sent some original paperwork on this car, so that was exciting. I want to thank Rob Sitz for sending me that original paperwork. Now it wasn't a purchase order; it was a sales order. So it did have a model number on there, the 136, but it didn't have the serial number of the car. But every single option on the car matches what we see on this El Camino right now. So it's probably a good sheet of paper, but God, you go back 50 years and who knows? Yeah, this El Camino, I'm beginning more and more to think, hey, it was born with a big block. The spring spacers I'm seeing up front, maybe they're just the thing started sagging and they didn't replace the springs, so they put some spring spacers in there just to get the front end back up. But I'll tell you, we're not gonna detract from the value to modernize this El Camino at all, because once again, this is not the original motor. It doesn't match the car. The transmission maybe. We're gonna check some numbers out on that, but it's a cool transmission, and it was black, and then it was first it was blue, then it was black, and now we got it back to this factory sheen. So that's pretty cool. So I'll get over here, look at this side, and another thing I want to point out was you can tell this is a 66 motor because it's got a canister style oil filter on it. So I covered up all the holes best I could. So the engine is still filled with oil, and I'll drain that all out and whatnot. And another thing that kind of threw me off too was this motor mount. So I got an original style motor mount, and this pan throws me off. It doesn't. It's some kind of chrome jammer add-on type thing, but that's okay. It's a great car. It's a great project. We'll beautify it. We'll make it look good, and we'll drive it all around. Okay, Mark Meldrum, Northern Ohio Chevelle Club. See ya. Okay, we got her back in the garage. Whew. It's tough to get over those little ledges. But anyway, one more thing I wanted to show you on this. Mr. Webb, Mr. Robinson, you guys worked at the Chevy Parma plant, and they made these drive shafts. Prop shaft, they called it. And Chevy Parma is what it is now. They do stampings. But back in the day, they made these drive shafts. And I did a little light power wash on this. Somebody painted it orange. But what came out, I'm all excited about, is the stripes. There's a stripe, there's a stripe, there's a stripe. And I'll talk to Larry. We'll look at the colors a little bit closer, and we'll figure out if this thing was made on first, second, or third shift, and some other cool things about those stripes that they put on the drive shaft. Okay, see ya.